Hey guys, so basically want to do a year-end update all of you on how things are going and what's happening. But today I want to take you on a little walk. We live on a mountain, and we're so blessed to be outside of the real city. This is the JM headquarters right behind us. And there's this neighbor's land where he really just allows us to use it freely as we sort of maintain it. It's a real beautiful park area I'm walking through right now. But one thing about this year is that the Lord has provided us with an amazing team. They love the Lord and they love the people around them, and they're most of all listening to the Lord in what they need to do in each step. And they're not just busy with programs, but they're trying to be effective in the Spirit. And so that's really important. It's a different thing to be busy versus being effective. So just having the amazing team with a heart to love and listen to the Lord, it makes me excited for what's coming next year. Most of all of you know what we do day to day, from the English evangelism, literature, and media outreach and all these things. But if you are not sure of these details, check us out online, and there's a lot of information on each program there. I would say that the greatest highlight of this year has been the development of the Kaya community. And that's the community on site here at our headquarters, where we have a cafe ministry, childcare, English outreach, and there are over 50 to 60 people who come on a weekly basis with no connection to the church. But we've seen this blossom, and they come up to the top of this mountain from the city. And for what? It's such a very inconvenient place, but they come and they gather. And so our prayer is that we can connect these people to the local churches, and that's what we're doing now. And it's just been a real blessing to see that blossom. This year we've seen the Lord really begin to lay the foundation to connect an entire community around here with the local church. And He's given us trust with the community. He's provided a pastor who's willing to come on a weekly basis and help us teach the Bible here, so that it's a natural connection. And we do events with that pastor and that church in order to direct these people to that place. The greatest challenge this year has been the fall in support. We've had financial support drop because we have our roots coming from South Africa. And the currency exchange rate of the rand has just fallen over the years up to 30%. And so we see this sort of declining financial support. But in that, the Lord has really challenged us. And He helps us reassess and prioritize. What are we trying to do? And go to Him in prayer. Even though there are challenges, the Lord uses that to build our faith and set us on a firm direction. And so I think that's been the greatest challenge, but there are hidden blessings in that also. In the big picture, whatever it is that we're able to do, the capabilities that we have, we can use to support the churches around us. So whether it's English outreach, cafe ministry, childcare, literature, media, all these things can be used to support the church. And so we've come to the Neil's Rock here. As a little kid, we used to walk through here, run through here, and my grandfather Neil, whenever we came to this rock, he'd say, "Push on the rock!" And we'd all come over and push! Ah! And it doesn't go anywhere. This thing's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. But sometimes in life, you feel like there are these things that are just insurmountable. But you know the direction you gotta go, and you keep pushing. And so you push. And sometimes the Lord uses that. And one day the city will come and they'll bulldoze it off. And the Lord will do that work. He'll come with His bulldozer and do it for us. But in the meantime, we know the direction we got to go, and we keep going. And that's sort of a lesson from my grandfather on perseverance and God's faithfulness. So whenever I go by there, I just push that rock. It's kind of instinct now. We appreciate you guys. Pray with us. We can't do it alone. Thank you for your support this year, and God bless you guys. Thank you for your prayers and support.
It's your partnership with us that keeps us going and helps us to expand the work here in Japan. And if you want to get more involved, send us a message or check us out at japanmission.org, where you can see the various ministries that you can get behind to make an impact here in Japan. God bless you.